Hello everyone, this is Nancy Solanki and today I am very excited to tell you about that recently we have celebrated Management Fiesta in Noble Group of Institution, and there were different type of games or competition like debate, elocution and case study presentation in which we have participated in case study presentation, and today we are going to present our case study over here. So let's get started.
Hello everyone, myself Simran Lalwani from MBA 2 and I along with my group members Nancy Solanki, Shweta Pamnani and Bhavya Ruparelia are going to present a case study on crisis management during the 26/11 terror attack on Taj Hotel. So on 26 November 2008, Lashkar-e-Taiba, an Islamic terrorist organization based in Pakistan, attacked on the landmark of Mumbai's Taj Hotel. The heroic response by the employees of Taj Hotel during the terror attack is now a case study at Harvard Business School that focuses on the staff's selfless services and how they went beyond their call of duty to save lives. This case study focuses on the bravery and resourcefulness shown by the rank and file employees during the attack. For 3 nights and 2 days, there was absolute havoc in the hotel. People were terrorized, shot, and killed. Let's take a closer look with the help of a video.
The evening of November 26, 2008, was a typical busy Wednesday for the Taj. More than 500 guests were registered at the hotel. Another 500 to 600 were attending functions in banquet halls or sitting down to dinner in the hotel's 10 restaurants. Shortly after 9 p.m., an explosion rocked the Leopold Cafe just around the corner, less than 200 meters from the Taj. Two young men pulled out automatic weapons and began firing. Crowds at the Gateway of India and along the street in front of the Taj panicked, many rushing the doors of the hotel. In the ensuing chaos, two heavily armed terrorists circumvented the metal detectors and entered the lobby. They were soon joined by the two attackers from the Leopold, who broke through a back door.
9:35 or 9:40 was the first call I got from one of my chefs. And I think some shooting is taking place. A person has been shot dead outside my restaurant. Then we heard another gunshot, and I told him on the phone only, I said, just close all the kitchens, all the restaurant doors.
They were banging the door. They were alerting everyone, come out, otherwise we'll shoot you. There were few guests who they were scared and they came out by putting their hands up and they started hitting them, they started harassing them. It was horrible.
The situation, the entire scenario was very scary. We couldn't judge at that time what is exactly happening in the hotel.
It was a literally war situation. You can hear grenade lobbing around. You can hear the gunshot also.
We did not know the scale of the attack. We did not know what exactly was going on, where they were at that moment. And there was total chaos. My colleagues were trapped with guests in various places asking me what should we do next.
So this is picture what happened inside that hotel. There were 500 guests who were registered in the hotel that night. There were additional 600 or so guests who were in various restaurants attending various banquets and functions. There were about 600 or so staff members who were on duty that night, and majority of them were of young age, around 20 to 30 years. One of the thing is we don't know the details about what happened there, but the thing we do know is all the employees knew the back routes. They knew the exits, the entrances, the hallways, the kitchen gallery. In short, they knew how to get out and how to get out fast. All the research in psychology tells us that the natural human instinct at the time of a terror like this is to flee. So just think, what would you all do? How many of these employees do you think fled and how many of them would have stayed?
Okay, when this question asked in the Harvard Business School, then the maximum student answered that the quarter of the employees would have stayed because everybody who can run away will run away. Well, the truth of the matter is that nobody ran away, they all stayed. In fact, some of them not only stayed, they helped the guest come back to help more guests. It's an amazing story. The staff of the Taj stayed throughout the stage, calming, threatened the guest, and the assigning in the rescue. Many even come back inside their leading guest and out of the building. See this picture. Not only this staff, but each and every people played the important role in this crisis.
So now we will see what efforts have been made by the telephonic operators during this situation. During the crisis management, the members of the hotel's team, telephonic operators, have originally evacuated, but when they heard about the situation, they came back instantly and returned to their stations voluntarily and stayed there all night. They have become the hub of the communication at that point. They were in constant touch with every single guest and were instructing them to stay inside their rooms and preventing them from stepping out of their rooms. The attack have started at 9:30 evening until 4 o'clock they were answering the questions of the guest. So I think this speaks a lot when hotel is under attack. So the next best part of this incident was when the team of chef and the kitchen staff began to evacuate the guest. So they were aware about the fire exit in the back part of the kitchen. So the chef decided to take that route to evacuate the guest. So they have formed the human chain around the guest and the chef started the process of escorting the guest. During this, but unfortunately, two of those 10 terrorists who have rattled the entire nation have become aware of this route. So they have started firing, and between this, 5 to 6 chefs were shot down due to the inhuman act of the terrorist. During this whole situation, 11 employees have sacrificed their life in protecting 1200 to 1500 guests.
So, guys, now we will have a look at one of the most important incident happened at the hotel at that night, where there was a ceremony of Unilever brand. They were welcoming and giving a farewell to the CEO. At that time, the Malika Jagar, banquet manager of the hotel, was present out there, and she has handled the whole situation very perfectly. She has calmed each and every guest present in the hotel, and also she found out that there is a window from where the guest can be taken out. She broke the window, the glass of the window, and she started escorting the guest toward that window. Now we will have a look at the video about the whole story, that how she has bravely handled all the situation in spite of being the youngest employee of the company. હવે વિડીયો છે પછી આ કટ કરવું છે કે બોલું છે હજી? ઓકે. So this was the brave story of the Malika Jagar, who has handled the whole situation very perfectly, and there were no death happened at that point of the restaurant. So there were total 1,700 people present over there in the Taj Hotel. Of those 1,700, over 1,600 people were rescued or escaped safely. Only 34 people died, and from that 34 there were purely half ratio was of the employees of the Taj. So this begs the question that how this happens, like how someone can be so much selfless that in this kind of terror attack too they have stayed in the hotel whole night in spite of completing their duty, and they were saving the guest. So now we will see the basic key learnings from the whole case, that what makes this thing happen, like what make this kind of emotion, or what makes this kind of employee honesty makes happen. So we have found out the three main key learnings from this case. The Tata Group, Ratan Tata, focuses on the recruitment very much. They recruit only those kind of employees who are good in attitude, whose behavior with the seniors are very polite. They do not focus on the grades. They focus on the they do not focus on the grades. They focus on the attitude of the employees. They generally recruit from the villages, because the people of the village are very much faithful and very much good in their behavior. The second most learning is the training. The training that they give to their employees are starting from the below. They taught their employee to be the brand ambassador of their customers. Like generally in the general case, it is happens that employee present their company, but in this case, employees present the customers. So the senior management will get to know about what the employees want. So this training and the model which starts from the below is an excellent way learning which we can get from this case. And the third and most important way is recognition. Like if you are working in the Tata group, you do not have to wait for the Diwali bonus, or do not have to wait for a certain period of time like Christmas to get your bonus or to get your appreciation. If you have done something good, you will get recognized at the point of time. So the recognition strategy of the Tata taught us very much. And now here I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you so much.
So this was our case study. I hope that you have learned something new from this case study and got some new information from this. So stay tuned for the next Management Fiesta video. Thank you.